Welcome to the Ministry of Hygiene's gaming channel. I'm your host, the Minister of Hygiene. Today we're going to be going over DLC available on Steam's current Christmas sale, good until January 4th, so tune in. And we're going to go over some popular DLCs that are inexpensive, also some DLC packs that are well worth the price with the big discount. All these are going to be for games that I have played and have experience with, so I know the DLCs for them are enjoyable. Now, before we start, I do want to mention something ridiculous. You probably already know this, but when I was going through 165 pages of DLCs that were on sale looking for interesting things, literally 2 games had enough DLC that they made up almost 30% of the pages. 30% of the DLCs. Not quite. It was probably like 27, 28, maybe 29. I didn't want to do the math. But 2 games is freaking ridiculous. So Rocksmith and Train Simulator, fuck you very much. That was ridiculous that I had to go through all those pages of your crap looking for good DLC. So let's get this started. The first DLC pack that we're going over, now this is in no particular order, Borderlands 2 Season Pass. If you have not bought these individually yet, this is excellent. Now, individually, these are about $350, $375 a piece for most of them, but you can get the Season Pass for $9.99. Well worth it compared to what you would normally do. Now, I would never advise buying a Season Pass right off the bat. Wait until everything's released. It will go on sale, and you'll get a discount. At this point, Borderlands 2 Season Pass, hard to pass up. You're going to get all that DLC for basically about $250 a pop or less, because they do have a bunch of little ones. But the big DLCs, like Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt and Tiny Tina's Assault and all those fun ones, are going to be on here, and normally they run about $10 a pop. So you're getting all of them plus a bunch of little ones for about $10 period. It's a good deal. If you have Borderlands 2 already, and you haven't picked these up, I would go ahead and get them. Otherwise, you might want to go with some individual DLC. Really, the prices on the individual ones didn't strike me as that interesting. I mean, if you're going to get them, you're going to get them. But for the individual ones, I was hoping to keep the price idea of under $10. So, under $10, what am I talking about? Under $2. There actually wasn't that much good DLC for under $2, which is ridiculous. I found games, full packs of games for under $2. Next, we've got Saints Row 4. This game is awesome. It's hilarious to play. Now, this is one of those odd times when actually, even if you already have this game, if you haven't bought these DLCs, buy the game again for $5.99. These DLCs individually are about, I mean, some of them are about $1, but look how many you get. There's the game. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 pieces of DLC for $5.99. $5.99. If you haven't bought these already, fuck the Season Pass. Season Pass is $2.49, and it doesn't get you all this other crap. So buy the Game of the Century Edition, even if you already own it. For $5.99, you will get a shit ton of DLC, and yeah, most of it's little things like Anime Pack and Bling Bling Pack, but then you get the other interesting stuff like Enter the Dominatrix and their Christmas special. Well, that comes with the Season Pass, because the Season Pass comes with it. I mean, fuck yeah, hard to beat that deal. Great game, it's fun to play. This DLC will allow you to be even more ridiculous than the game normally allows. I'll just buy the game. This game is hella fun. Hella fun. Just being able to run around like a maniac, jumping crazy amounts, and of course you have to play with the Cockney accent. You got to. I'm not English, and you know what? I think it's the best one. But this game is the bomb. You gotta. If you haven't played it yet, pick this up. You get all the DLC. If you already have it and you don't have the DLC, get the DLC. They are actually it's quite interesting. The DLC's fun and is the same kind of ridiculous action that the main game has. So picking up the game of the century is actually better than just picking up the DLC. Do it. It's a great deal. If you have Saints Row 4, it means you probably like it. It's an awesome, funny game. If you don't have it, buy this. You get a shit ton of content. The only thing you're missing is the Gat Out of Hell DLC. Next on the list is Saints Row again, this time the third. Maybe I should have done this before I did Saints Row 4, but Saints Row the third, this is the full package. $4.99. If you don't have this or you don't have these DLCs, pick this up. It's got a ridiculous amount of DLC. Let's do the countdown again. We've got, there's the main game. We've got the Season Pass, which is multiple DLCs right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 DLCs. All for $4.99 plus the main game. If you have the main game and you want the DLCs, pick this up. It's cheaper than buying the DLCs individually. Look at some of these discount prices. Oh, this is $3.49 if you buy it separately. Yeah, for $1.50 more, you can just get a whole bunch of extra crap. Definitely worth it, especially if you enjoy the irreverent setting of the Saints Row series. I know I do. I think it's hilarious and pretty brutal too, but definitely a good deal if you like Saints Row. Personally, I have found, I haven't played the most recent GTA, but the last couple GTAs, I think Saints Row is better. I just like the irreverent humor. It's ridiculous and allows you to do ridiculous things and doesn't punish you for doing ridiculous things. It encourages it, and you just have fun. Just have fun wrecking the place. What's it from Futurama? I'll break into people's houses at night and wreck up the place. Sorry, poor impressions, and Dick Nixon was before my time. I'm just trying to do an impression of an impression, and I'm not very good at impressions. So it's still hilarious, breaking into people's places at night and wrecking it up. This is what Saints Row 3rd basically is. Wreck up the place. Wreck up the city. Saints Row the 4th, same way. Wreck up the city there as well. It's great fun. Well, what does it say? The most outlandish gameplay scenarios ever seen. That counts for both. And Saints Row 4 beats Saints Row the 3rd, but this is where it starts getting ridiculous. This is where it really sets the tone that sets it apart from GTA and all those GTA clones. For $4.99, can't beat it. If you haven't played it and looking for some fun open world action, there you go, $4.99. You get a bunch of DLC if you already have this and don't have any of these DLCs, including the extra content. There it is, $4.99. Cheaper than buying them individually. Yeah, you get the game again. Go ahead and gift it to somebody, but you get all that DLC fun. Okay, here's the next DLC bundle that's on sale right now. It's Dishonored Game of the Year Edition. These Game of the Year Editions actually are better than buying these separately. Look at that. Game of the Year Edition, $10.19. It comes with that's the main game. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of DLC. Separately, 2 of them are the same price. So you get these other 2 basically for free by getting it this way. And you get a copy of Dishonored you can gift to somebody. I bet they'll like it if they don't have it already. And it's just $10.19. Can't beat that price. Dishonored's an awesome game. If you haven't played it, go ahead and pick this up. This bundle will give you a ton of content with the extras. Or if you already have it and you don't have these DLCs, go ahead and buy it for the DLCs and go ahead and gift the main game away since you already have it once. Definitely worth it. Buying them individually, you'll end up spending an extra almost $5. Oh, okay, next up we got the Elder Scrolls V. Again, these Legendary Editions are great packs to get your DLC if you don't have it yet. Hell, I don't even have this game. I wish I could afford $10. But it's got the extras. Dawnguard, Hearthfire, Dragonborn. I mean, 2 of these individually are $10. You get it for $9.99. It's like getting the extra one for free. It's only $1.24, but then it also gives you another copy of Skyrim. Give it to a friend. They'll think you're awesome, and they won't even know that really you didn't pay any extra for it. It was like a free copy. So, a great way to give a gift and get something for yourself at the same time. Skyrim Legendary Edition, $9.99. Okay, again, here comes another one of those complete packs. This is XCOM Enemy Unknown, one of my favorite games to be released recently. Within the last 2 years. The modding community for this is outrageous. With the Enemy Within, that Long War mod is ridiculous. It's ridiculously hard and ridiculously fun. But again, here you go. $9.99. I mean, they're selling the main game for $7.49. I mean, for fuck's sake. It's $2.50 more and you get all this extra content. The Enemy Within is definitely worth it. It's like adding in a whole new game to it. And Slingshot Pack, it's an extra mission. It does some interesting stuff. XCOM Enemy Unknown Elite Soldier, that's just an extra new recruit with some bonus items. That one's not that important. Basically, for $2.50, you get an extra. You get this whole thing. If you don't own XCOM yet and you like turn-based tactical strategies, or want to get into one that's interesting but challenging, here you go, XCOM Enemy Unknown. If you already have it, but you haven't bought the Enemy Within or Enemy Unknown Slingshot Pack, the Elite Soldier's not that important, but you know what? If you got it, you got it. Go ahead and pick this up anyways. Give a gift of XCOM to a friend and keep the other goodies for yourself. It's basically like free stuff. Get it and see if you could sell it or pass it on to somebody else. Trade. Buying it this way is almost cheaper than buying Enemy Within by itself. Almost, not quite, but almost. And you get all this extra content. Okay, this is the first of the non-bundles we're going for with DLC. It's the Rise of the Samurai campaign for Shogun Total War 2. If you have Total War Shogun 2, this is a fun campaign. It's in a whole new single-player campaign. Lots of fun. It's only $2.49 right now. Hard to beat for the content you get. An excellent choice if you're looking to expand on your Shogun 2 Rise of the Samurai. While I do think Rome Total War is the best Total War game, I do like Total War games, and Shogun was fun. Shogun 2 is fun. Now here we got Civilization 5. This is another one of those complete editions. This is a little pricier than the other ones by $2.50, but look at all this content you get. You get Gods and Kings, Brave New World. These two make this game good. Makes it actually, the Brave New World is what makes this a new Civ game. It's okay by itself. Gods and Kings adds some interesting stuff, but really for the complete experience you want Brave New World. It's also going to give you the Babylon Nebuchadnezzar, if I pronounce that correctly. You got Denmark, Spain, and Incas. I mean, look at all this extra stuff you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 extra DLCs plus the main game. If you already have the main game, this is still worth it if you don't have these DLCs. Individually, these are $15 for just these two. For $12.49, you're going to get all this DLC plus the main game you can gift to somebody else. Buying the two Brave New World and Gods and Kings, which is what you need to really make it a complete, is $15 for just those two. This way you get a whole bunch of other stuff. And you can give gifts, and people like gifts. And they won't even know that, hey, you're saving money by buying it and giving them something anyways. They'll have no idea. They'll love you for it. Or trade it. Or perhaps wait until the sale's over and see if you can get some money off the marketplace for it. I'm not 100% sure if that's how the marketplace works. But why not? Give it a try. Okay, here we go. BioShock 2's DLC Minerva's Den. I know a lot of people dissed the BioShock 2 game. I liked it. I don't see what the big deal is. This expansion is now $1.99, an excellent addition to it. Hell, the main game's $3.99, or even buy the triple pack. Get Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite if you don't have these for $10.49. An excellent deal. Of course, this doesn't come with a DLC, and this is a DLC-centric video, so maybe I shouldn't have suggested it. But hell, they're great games. Infinite is its own problems, but I think Bioshock and Bioshock 2 are both very strong. A lot of people don't like Bioshock 2, but frankly, I thought it was pretty awesome. And speaking of Bioshock Infinite, right now you can get the excellent Episode 1 and Episode 2 of Under the Sea and Clash in the Clouds, which is not really that big of a deal, but those two are excellent DLCs. Normally, they're $15 a piece, and Season Pass is $20. Right now, Season Pass is $9. You can pick those up individually. Right now, they're $7.49 a piece. Definitely worth it. Excellent game, excellent additional gameplay, and you won't regret it if you enjoy these Bioshock games. And that concludes this video. Wasn't as much DLC content as I thought that'd be worth it. One thing that I didn't mention in here, although I kind of wanted to, I just couldn't figure out, I didn't think it felt quite right to put it in, and that are the DLCs for Europa Universalis 4 and Crusader Kings 2. Right now you can catch up on a bunch of them if you've been missing them. Those DLCs when they come out are about $15, $20 a piece. And, I mean, heck, the main DLCs, I think Crusader Kings 2 has 9 of them, and Europa Universalis 4 has 7 at $15 to $20 a piece. That's a lot of money. Right now, other than the most recent are still normal price, but on those you can catch up quite a bit in the content for about $5.06 a piece at most. Some of them are cheaper. Take a look at those. If you enjoy those grand strategy games and have them already, an excellent way to catch up on all that content you have been putting off because it's pricey. Comment, share. If you've already gone through all that effort, go ahead and subscribe. And definitely would appreciate a like. Comments I do reply to in kind if it's appropriate. And I will be putting out one more video in this Steam sale series, mostly covering great games with good discounts. Not the same as the previous one, which are great games for ridiculously cheap prices. This is just going to be great games with good discounts. Thanks for watching, and have a great life.